Manchester United star Anthony Martial seems to be surplus to requirements at Old Trafford this summer. In recent weeks, there's been talk of a potential swap deal being arranged that will see the France international head elsewhere. And with Erik Ten Hag planning on adding a new striker to his team, it's hard to see the current Sevilla loanee hanging around. Manchester United thought Martial had turned a corner when he scored 23 goals under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in the 2019-2020 season. But, after netting just 7 times afterwards, the France international was allowed to leave for Sevilla in January. Martial's inconsistency has continued over in La Liga, with the 26-year-old yet to score in La Liga following his arrival. And with Sevilla reluctant to sign the United star on a permanent basis, it's looking likely he'll be playing his football elsewhere next term. Now, that will force the Red Devils into finding him a new club themselves. And it was reported at the start of the month that United were intending on using Martial in a swap deal with Inter Milan. Lautaro Martinez is one striker target for the Red Devils, having established himself as one of the best young forwards on the planet during his time at the San Siro. And it was said that United wanted to use Martial as bait to land the Argentina international. Unfortunately, it emerged that Inter were reluctant to take the France international to Serie A, and they'd prefer a cash offer in order to let Martinez go, especially with the club looking to balance their finances. Then, just on Friday, a report said United had tried to include Martial in a swap deal with Napoli for Victor Osimhen. Osimhen is another player being linked with United, having scored 17 goals across all competitions this term. But Napoli, like Inter, have said no to taking Martial on board. Now, it'll be interesting to see what happens with the United star at a time where Ten Hag plans to bolster his attacking options. One possibility that can't be entirely ruled out is United offering Martial in return for Barcelona's Frenkie de Jong. Though the Catalan Titans need money from a big sale, they're also hoping to land a new marksman. And if they were to take Martial, it would enable them to still receive some cash, as well as saving funds that were being used for a new marksman. United know they have a big rebuilding job on their hands this summer, and it appears they're trying to use Martial in order to get some of their top transfer targets in return. Meanwhile, as Ten Hag prepares to take charge, the new United boss has opened up on his move to Old Trafford. Despite it United being a beautiful club, I would never just start, Ten Hag said. I wanted to create good working conditions first, so every detail had to be taken care of. I know United went through a very precise procedure. They'd done scouting, analyses, data, interviews with people who worked with me. Then we held multiple interviews. They didn't rush into things and neither did I. It felt like a difficult, but fantastic challenge. At United, there's something to build and something to win. Manchester United is such a big name in the history of football. It's not for nothing they call Old Trafford the Theatre of Dreams. It's a club with allure in international football. Everyone knows their history. Of Sir Alex Ferguson, of course, but further back in time as well. Their great team in the late 50s, that suddenly disappeared after the plane crash. The history is impressive, but I've also researched the present and future and the possibilities. Those exist, financially as well. If you then get a good feeling about the people that are there, then all the factors are in play to take this step.